For you today is inspired by a look I saw Jaclyn Hill do. I used some of the same eyeshadow shades as her, and it is just a look that is really bright, summery. She called it the neutral glam. So still full face of makeup, but in neutral tones. Something that could be worn for every day, but also I added a more bright pink gloss, something to amp it up maybe for a night or a date night or just a fun, you could even do this for a day. I totally rock this look for a day. So we're going to just jump right in. Here I am using my MAC Matchmaster foundation, and I've already prepped my skin with my daily moisturizer, and I really didn't want to use a brush. I wanted to try a new technique of patting the color into the skin. I really want to buy a new brush soon, so I just found this sponge that I had. It was brand new, and so I thought I'd just bust it open and use it for this tutorial. As you can see, it left a very sheer coverage of the foundation on my skin, and it allowed the moisturizer to really shine through and give me a dewy finish. Sorry, I'm rocking out to my music in the background. Here I am using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer. I have the NW20, I believe. And of course, just going underneath of my eyes, taking care of any dark circles. I want this look to be really bright. And Jaclyn Hill always looks like perfection. I need her to do my makeup so badly. She's fabulous. So I try using similar products to her just because she does have such great skin when she does her makeup. So I try to apply the same techniques that she uses, like the patting motions of using the concealer, and especially putting it near redness, especially under my nose and on my eyelids, removing any veining that I may have. And then setting all of that with my CoverGirl translucent powder, especially under the eyes. This concealer has a technology so that it won't crease, but it always seems to crease on me, especially in those fine lines I have underneath of my eyes. And I like to fast forward these beginning parts because I feel like it's so boring for watching me do my foundation. So the first color I'm going to take is Soft Brown, and this is by MAC. And this palette is something that I custom created, and so it's super easy. If you want to make one of these online, you just choose at least 4 shadows. They do have larger palettes, and then you can choose what colors you want. So I'm just sweeping this color from inner to outer corner and really buffing it out, leaving the center of my eye a little untouched. And you might notice that I have a brush hair stuck on my cheek on the left side. If you're looking at the screen, it'll be on the left side. I didn't realize it was there while I was filming. It fell out of my brush as I was putting on my powder. So I do not have a hair growing out of my face. It is just a brush hair that had fallen off. So back to my eyeshadow. See, I'm just buffing it out, going from inner to outer corner, really not focusing on the center of my eye. I want to leave that more sheer because I will go in with a shimmer. And these are classic shadows for Jaclyn. She always uses soft brown, at least in her early days of doing YouTube, and I just fell in love with them, so that's why I have that. And this is the color texture. This is another one that she used all the time, and so I am just sweeping it from inner to outer corner, focusing in the crease area. Just kind of packing that on. You can see it kind of made like a triangle-y shape. Triangle-y, that is not a word. Triangle, goodness. So yeah, just leaving that ball of the eye untouched. And now I'm going back with my blending brush and just blending these together and buffing it out. You want the lines to be seamless, and you'll notice once you put the other, the shimmer on and get your mascara on, that the color will look more perfect and put together. Sorry about my yawn. So this color here is very well loved. This is All That Glitters. This is also a MAC shadow, and I'm just taking a flat brush. And that was my puppy. So as you can see, that shimmer right on the ball of the eye really just brings the focus right to the center of your eyes. And I have blue eyes, and so these brownie, like orangey shades really complement my blue eyes, but they would honestly look great on anybody. Sorry for my dog. She's playing with her bed. So add as much shimmer as you think that you need. Jaclyn Hill did go back with her Fix Plus to give it more of a metallic sheen. I do not own that, and I was honestly too lazy to go get my eye drops out. So I will link her tutorial below though, so you can see exactly how she used the products. So this is the color texture again, and I am just keeping it pretty close to my lash line along the bottom. And I never started doing this until I was watching Jaclyn Hill's videos, but she lines the under part of her eye with a color that she used above, and it really finishes off the look and is gorgeous. I am not one to wear eyeliner very often, and so some girls will do, like if I do a real eyeliner, I do just the top. I don't do the bottom lash line. And so for me, putting eyeshadow here kind of is a softer approach to using the eyeliner. And so I'm just going back and forth, really blending this out. It's just beautiful, and it really does complete the look. And sorry, I'm not really looking at the camera. I've got my mirror right next to the camera, so I tend to look off to the side. So in the Naked 3 palette, I'm using the lightest color, and it is called Strange. And this is similar to my skin shade. It has no shimmer. I wish I had a more shimmery highlight, but this is just what I had to go with for today's highlight. And I've got a brow situation. I've been growing them out and like growing them in so that I could reshape them. So they are crazy. But don't worry, they're coming along and they're going to look pretty good when I've got it all figured out. So the mascara I'm using is by L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Million Lashes, and this is my absolute favorite mascara. I've talked about it in a couple of videos, and I didn't want to bore you, so we're done. Mascara takes forever with me, you guys know that. So for my blush today, using Pinched by NYX. This is the only blush I own, and it's really pretty. It's like a perfect corally pink, just a dash of shimmer, no glitters. It's so pretty, and I feel like it complements so many different eye looks. I can pair it with more mauve and this more orangey tone, and it will look amazing. So if you don't have many blushes, pick this one up. And I'm making my silly little fishy kissy face. Alright, so lip glosses. I was going to do that one, and then I decided this. This is a new one I got from Maybelline. It is like the Color Sensational lip gloss. I don't know. It doesn't have any wording on the packaging, but it's in the color 90 Electric Shock. And I am amazed at how pigmented these are. Like, I never had to double dip it. It's so true to color, and I am obsessed, and they last forever. Like this gloss stayed tacky for like almost 4 hours the other day. I was so pleased. So just to add a little bit of difference, I am putting NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee just along like the center of my lips, and it's a more nudie peach. And so by doing this, it's creating like an ombre effect on my lips, and it's really beautiful. And I find that the highlight in it really brings out the shape of my lips and kind of gives them a plumper look, which I really am loving. So that's the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't mind me, I just love my hair. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye. Yes, because this is cute. It's pretty cute. Except I always have whack eyebrows. These two are my favorites.